You know, I would have gotten it eventually.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I totally believe it. But, you know, it was a good warm-up for the show. Well, anyways, welcome everyone, old friends, and especially new friends.
Yes, and we're back to bring you even more inspiring content from incmedia.org and share tools to help you share your faith and just spread kindness to those around us.
And also to give away INC Media gifts because, you know, it's really fun to give gifts. Right, Nikki?
Yes, definitely, Ali. And when we give, it's a way to show our love and care for those around us, whether it be our dearest friends or relatives or even to our community.
Right, and I think even just being kind to people goes such a long way. Now, speaking of thinking, what word am I thinking of right now?
Right now, ooh, what word is it?
You know,
Ooh, prize time?
It's prize time! Woo! And this winner will be one of you who joined us on our IG Live earlier when we asked you to share a random act of kindness that you did or that someone else did for you.
Yes, and we gathered all of the acts of kindness that were shared in the chat. And we also love hearing about ways that we're able to brighten someone's day. And well,
Ooh, look at this box. All right, I'm gonna need a drum roll.
Drum roll, please.
Okay,
Let's see.
Ooh. Oh, this is long. Let's see. Troy-tastic! Oh, at Troy-tastic on Instagram. Used to live in Fremont now. Now we're in Summerlin, District of Mountain States. Gave adobo to our neighbor to make them feel our Filipino hospitality and kindness. Oh, that's so sweet.
I love adobo, but
Yes.
yay, congrats, Troy-tastic. You win not one, but actually
Two.
Here, Ali, let's show them. 2 of our INC Media notebooks for those creative Christians. One for you and one to share with someone.
Yes.
And as well as, let's show this one too. Some INC Media cards.
Yes, look at those.
There you go. So when you're out doing some random acts of kindness, so that's gonna be for you.
Yes, these are perfect to give out because there really is just a never-ending need for help in the world. Now, I want to share this story that I think is really, really cool. Now, this is Samantha, and to cope with such a heartbreaking trial of her own, she relied on God's guidance to find the strength to go on.
Ooh, actually, this is a really good one. So let's show them the clip.
Just so much division. There's so much hardship. You just see so many people struggling in the world. And I just wanted to create this place where it gives hope. It allows people to know that there is still good things happening.
In addition to mentoring, they envisioned helping on an even larger scale. A sister movement designs inspirational clothing and uses profits for the community, and one day will hopefully fund education for students in need.
At a very young age, I lost my dad. Where you think it would fall apart, I felt my entire world came together. I have God's guidance. I have Him in my life, and I'm not on the front line. I'm not like, what in the world can I do? So that's why Assist Her became that outlet.
That's so cool. You know, every time I hear about someone in the church that starts their own programs, in this case, a mentorship program, they help create opportunities for people to succeed in life, I really can't help but be so grateful because the reality is that God is the one who puts this idea in their minds and really helps them be successful.
And you're completely right. And with Samantha, she found that helping people be successful was such a powerful outlet to help her with her own grief. Not to mention the support she had from her brothers and sisters in faith as well.
Yeah, totally. It was great. I think it's prize time again.
Yes, prize time again. Let's see how we're giving away this next prize.
Okay, so to win this crew neck, thank you, floor director.
Let's show them.
This crew neck right here, kind of similar to Nikki's actually. You have to rearrange these letters. Whoa. Wow.
Okay.
All right. Can everyone see it?
Whoa. We're pulling
Okay,
out all the props today. Did you see what I did there? All the props, but like all the stops with our props.
You know, Nikki, you get funnier every show.
Thank you.
So remember, make sure you also give us your name and what district you're from when you give your answer to the word jumble.
And as always, we'll announce the winners at the very end of the show.
Yes, now you said that really well, and that's a really good reminder, and I really appreciate that, Nikki, I really do.
Yes, thank you so much.
And I also really appreciate you.
I appreciate you too.
All right, let's hug it out. Let's hug it out. Well, I'm sure everyone likes to be appreciated, which is why it's always so nice when we have days where we show our appreciation to people in our communities.
Right? And the INC Giving volunteers always sponsor days where they appreciate people and organizations in the community that dedicate their time to helping people, like policemen, firefighters, and even our teachers.
Right, over the past few years, there is another group of workers that was recognized for the challenging work they had, especially when the pandemic started.
Yes, and we know that everyone has had difficulty since the pandemic started, and no one was really ready for it. But our frontliners buckled down and stepped up to the difficult jobs that they had to do.
From trying to make sure that their own families were safe to working long hours and sometimes working on really understaffed teams. So it was such a heartwarming story to hear how this sister wanted to show her appreciation for the medical professionals and lab workers in her community. Let's watch the clip.
To show these healthcare workers how valued and appreciated they are, INC Giving volunteers from Capital City and Gatineau gathered together to bring the much-needed recognition and support for the healthcare workers at Governor's Walk retirement residences in Ottawa. They brought along with them gift baskets and food to provide them an afternoon of appreciation and encouragement. The INC Giving members also presented a certificate of recognition and admiration for all the sacrifices healthcare workers make to keep those in their community safe.
Thank you so much for your donation. We really appreciate it. All of our staff have been working very hard, and we know it's been a hard year for everyone, so it really just brightens our staff's day to feel appreciated and just get a little bit of recognition.
I think it's really awesome that the healthcare workers really were appreciated the way that they really deserve, because they did so much for us during the pandemic, but even outside of the pandemic, but they really were important people during that really, really difficult time. How about you, Nikki? What did you think about that?
I think it's always nice to spread kindness, and actually my locale did a firefighter appreciation where we gave a gift basket to them, and they really appreciated it. So
Yeah, it's really, really sweet. But you know what's actually more great about doing community service?
More great. Oh, what's that, Allie?
Doing community service with your friends.
Oh, you're so right. You're so right.
And speaking of friends, we actually have a friend here with us today, Muriel.
Hi, friends!
Yes, welcome, Muriel. Thank you for joining us on our show today.
Thank you guys so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here, and I see we're talking about community service and acts of kindness today.
Yes, and we just shared some of our favorite community service moments or events, but how about you? Is there any memorable ones that you would like to share with us?
Oh, let me think. Okay, so every week in the hospital, in our local hospital, I greet patients and I bring them into the operating room, and especially in a setting where it's very serious, I comfort them and just reassure them and uplift their spirits.
Yeah, and I think all of us here can definitely say that Muriel is a perfect person for that job, for uplifting people's spirits and giving them the energy that they need, because Muriel has so much energy. So I'm very grateful. I'm glad that you were not only here to share your experience with us, but also that we just get to also enjoy your energy and your super loving and such high energy spirit, you know?
Yes. And a funny story, I actually just met Muriel today, and as you can see, we're already pretty comfortable with each other. So I think you're also a very comfortable person to be with.
Yes.
Thank
Very
you. Oh my
perfect
gosh,
for the
thank
job.
you. Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Muriel, for joining us today.
Of course, and thank you guys so much for having me. It was so fun.
Yes. But before we let you go, can you actually help us give out our next prize?
I'd love to. So, to win this tumbler,
This tumbler.
yes, this tumbler, in the INC Giving episode, Local Heroes Find Ways to Help the Community, name one way the INC Giving volunteers help their community. Remember to add your name and your district to your answer in the chat.
Well, thanks so much, friends. And while we wait for our winners to be announced, let's read some shout outs. But before we head to the chat, Mari, did you have any shout outs that you want to give?
Okay, Okay, because I'm a good at it, I'm the best at it in the world, I'll give a shout out to my sister Kaylin. And then, yeah, okay, I'm so nice, I know. And then I'll give a shout out to my parents, of course. And then also SF Locale.
Woo!
Shout out to SF.
All right, well, thanks, Mari. But let's go and see who is joining us in the chat
shout-outs.
today. I think you also might have some friends here in the
okay,
chat.
let me read this one.
Go ahead,
So
Nikki.
from Mela from District of Tokyo, Japan, all the way from Tokyo, Japan, local of Hamamatsu. Good morning, brethren, all over the world.
Hamamatsu. I think
Yes.
we should do INC Media live in Japan. Yes, let's do it. We also have April Soliman from National City. Greetings, but from the local of National City, District of San Diego County. Hi, April. Do you have any ones that you want to read?
Yeah, of course. Let's see. We have Jillian. Oh, we have Erwin Prado says Happy Friday.
Woo! Happy Friday. All right, we have a few more.
Okay, I'll
Nikki,
read
you have
one
any
more from our, she always watches us, Sister Jillian. I love how inspirational all of these segments are. They definitely remind me that God is so good. I completely agree, 100%.
Yes, totally. Let's see, Natalie Fitzpatrick, so heartwarming. I think she's talking about all the stories we've been sharing. I love seeing the different ways brethren stepped up during the pandemic and used their passion to help others. Yes, I totally agree. Who else? Let's see who else we have in the chat, Muriel.
We have Isabel who says, love those notebooks. Perfect
yes.
for writing notes in the worship service.
Yes, very, very true.
Ooh, and then I think there's actually a shout out for you, Muriel, from Janelyn Valero. LOL, Muriel is the funniest.
Yes, very true.
So funny, I know.
Let's see, who
Read
else?
a couple more, maybe.
Kez, one of our friends too, is always on. Happy Saturday from Australia. Cannot wait for this episode. Hope you're enjoying the episode so far, Kez. Thanks for joining us today.
And then we have people from all over. So let's go, Hannah Lore Ablando. Happy Friday po from District of Virginia.
District of Virginia.
So
Wow, hello.
they're all over.
We have a
They're
few
all over.
from Northwest. Jordan and Decappy viewing po from Gilroy, Northwest. Hello from Northwest. We love seeing Northwest on here.
There's just so many.
There's so many, I know.
There's just so many. Okay.
Do we have any more?
Do you want to read another one?
One more. I think we have time for one more.
One
Do you
more,
want to
one
look? You haven't me read already.
Lisa.
There's so many. Thank you, everyone,
Do you
for your
want to read?
comments.
Do you want to read this one? Can you? I don't know if you can pronounce that.
Pronunciation's so bad.
RG, hello for everyone from the district of, I can't pronounce this. It's Valladolid, Negros Occidental. That's in the Philippines. I can't pronounce. I'm sorry if I butchered that.
Wow.
Oh, Muriel, I think there's someone else who wins in the comment. Can you see it?
Oh, my father, my dad. My dad.
He said, "Good job, daughter Muriel." Woo! Okay, I think we finally have our winners.
Awesome. And before that, can we get a drum roll, please? Drum roll. And our winners for today are
Lorenzo Bundock and Isabel Sessa.
Yes.
Congratulations to all of our winners, and thank you for participating in the chat. And next week, make sure you guys join us again for some chances to win some cool INC Media gifts.
Yes, and congrats, everyone. And before that, the answer for our word jumble is.
All right,
should we
ready?
do another drum roll?
Yes. Okay.
Drum roll. Okay. Ready? There you go.
Keep going right over there. Yay! Congrats to all of you. Hopefully you got this one correct.
Yes.
And congrats.
Congrats, but I'm kind of sad. We have reached the very end of our show for this week. And we're always so grateful for everyone that joins us every single Friday.
Next week, make sure to invite a friend and you might win something for them as well. Now, Mari, would you like to start our sign off for today?
I'd love to. Thanks, everyone. It was so fun being on the show today, and we want you all to know that we'll be here with you
For you,
Every week.
every single Friday.
keeping you uplifted and inspired with with your favorite INC Media content.
Oh, it seems like we've forgotten something big.
Something big? What's big? Like, what's a big, big prize?
How did I win one of those? Good question. Should we open it up and see what's inside?
I think so. I definitely want to see.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, let's see here. What do we have?
Okay.
Here's some gifts for you. Gifts for you.
Okay.
Let's see. Go ahead and pull those ones out. We have a lot going on. It's a big prize.
There's a lot. It's
There's one big prize. Okay.
All right, ready?
I think those are some posters.
Oh
no! Oh!
Shine as
We also-
lights. And then there's this one. Oh, this one right here.
We also have these. There's so many prizes. We have these little
There's so many.
infographics that you can use as a faith sharing tool. We also, of course, have some INC Media cards that you can give out to any of your friends. What else do we have?
We have some creative Christian planners right here. And also some pins. I like this one. Love never fails.
There's so many in my hand.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
We also have prayer graphics that you can use and give out to brethren in your local or like some friends. Yeah, there's a lot. And we also have buttons with verse of the week. These are all really, really cool things. And of course,
Stickers.
Yeah, stickers
There's a
and
lot.
planners, notebooks. There's so many. Such a big, big prize. And we want to give a special mention to Sister Lisa Docena. You are getting this big, big prize because our sister Lisa is always here with us on INC Media Live. And well, we just want to say thank you for always joining us and participating in the chat.
Yes, and Sister Lisa has printed out a bunch of tools from incmedia.org to help her brothers and sisters in starting faith conversations for her local congregation. And well, Sister Lisa, we want to help you out too with this big faith conversation starter pack.
Sorry, they're everywhere, but it's all here.
It's all here. Okay. Now I think we're really done. Show close roll.
And take.
Looking for a new podcast? Do you want to listen to positive and inspiring conversations? Download the INC Media mobile app. Click on the audio tab. Click on the Kindness Moves podcast. Find an episode and click on it. Press the heart icon and add it to your playlist. Now you're all set. Press play and enjoy.
Kindness is an act.
Life. It's an intimidating, yet incredible thing, and we are all a part of it. Everyone has a story to tell and a perspective to share. There is value in understanding the experiences of others to uplift, inspire, and help you witness life lessons and tune into the message right here at Vantage Point.